One of the things that I have learned that I absolutely have to do on this spiritual journey of mine is to examine very thoroughly, carefully, and without any preconceived ideas what my motives are in any action I perceive to take. You know, I have a problem, and that problem is that so many times I do things for the greater glory of Jim, not the greater glory of God. It bothers me when I see that, but then I have to accept the fact that I am, after all, a human being, and I have an ego just like everybody else. But what I don't like is when that ego takes over and runs the show. Motives, to me, are basically the very core reason why I do something. Why am I doing this? Like, for instance, why am I doing this right now? Why am I sitting here in my office on this beautiful sunny day dictating this? What are my motives? What am I trying to accomplish? You know, and I'm cautiously and continuously suspicious of me, I'm sorry to say, because I have a pretty long track record of just telling everybody how great I am and how wonderful I am, how many great things I've done in my life. And, you know, and that's okay, because I honestly believe that through the grace of God, I've been able to do those things. And I really believe that over the years, I've been able to help a lot of people and do a lot of good things. But at the same time, I've known that I've done a lot of dumb things, a lot of things I wish I hadn't have done. And I have to continuously look at both sides of the ledger and say, what really is behind this? What am I really trying to do here? I don't know if this makes any sense to you, because I know a lot of people don't do that. They just sort of go, and I did too, for a long time. I just went along doing stuff without really thinking about it, without really thinking of the motives behind it, the reasons behind it, or the consequences even for doing it. You know, I don't want to be too analytical, because I'm not a real analytical person, but the fact is that I do have to stop and think. There's a saying we have, God did give us brains to use, and he did. Now, he didn't give us brains to make ourselves think that we're another God, which I think sometimes happens. He gave us brains to look at how do we accomplish our life's mission? How do we do what it is that we're supposed to be doing? He gave us that ability to think things through. And for some reason, which I've never understood, he gave us free will. He gave us the ability to make choices. I wish that the motives behind my choices were always pure and aimed towards satisfying my spiritual journey. I'm afraid that's not the case. Sometimes, hopefully, yes, but many times, no. So when I think about my spiritual journey, and I think about what I'm doing and why I'm doing it, I have a strong feeling that that's part of my journey. That God did give me this brain to use. He did give me a mission. He did give me a goal, a vision. And I have to always constantly try to keep that foremost in my mind. And I know that living in this materialistic world, living in a world that puts all the emphasis on things and power and prestige and all the rest of that, I can sometimes get lost. I can sometimes lose my focus. And a very important part of my spiritual journey is really staying in touch with who I am, where I'm trying to go, and what are my motives for what I propose to do or say. I know it's really necessary for me. I don't know if it is for you or not. In fact, I don't know if any of us is really useful to anybody. But I do know that it's what I think I'm supposed to be doing, so I do it. Thanks much for listening to me. I'll be talking to you next time.